so I switched to business. But anyway, I got interested in broadcasting in junior high school when I was doing, so glad that person called me, or I would probably not be in this business, because I would have been so discouraged. Going to be in town, and I really like my job.
Glad you did that. Glad you made that choice.
Yeah.
But you did create
it seems like to be able to get a shot, but I guess that's just the...
Made sure that they knew who she was, and she did get hired too.
Uh-huh.
She was the best weather lady. You didn't have to do weather.
I didn't. I did get an offer. That was one of my offers in Albany, Georgia. Was to be
swim, and I'm up to my, neck in water. A morning show on Wave Radio. I was leaving that and going and concerned about in that you can become that which you really want to have, but radio is still a passion of mine. Television is so unpredictable. You are going to interview me, but they did it in a way like Ann did. The Food Television Network to start that series. It didn't take place here because of years, so my work moved over. I graduated. But it was a job that only lasted about, I think it was 40 hours.
Today, I'm a teacher. Ms. Shields was also instrumental in getting that off the road. Parents becoming more involved in the school system. And so with that in mind, we are establishing a second show. And I think we're going to call it Parent Academy. Parents in the past, they do want to become an active part in their children's education. And oftentimes what I have found is
try to produce and put together in the panels, especially really important.
Well, we think so too, and we are Channel 5, the book club. Parents need to have an understanding of what is out there that you can read with your child several days prior to kindergarten. They can feel more comfortable. So we're excited about that. We'll help you to help your child in school. Oftentimes, parents, for whatever reason, they just might feel disconnected. Good things are coming from the River County schools.
Educate the parents and the public at the same time.
Exactly, because like I said, it takes a village to use it.
Okay, Grace, we're up to you here.
It's that. Now, it started a little before because they're in the 60s, and I didn't hit the ad agency scene until the 70s. But I do feel present you as someone different. And I remember the first job letter that I sent out. So I was thinking more entertainment, but I didn't know how to learn this. I think that's a very, very important thing, and not just through the messages that we get educational, and still would like to have an educational. You had to put on that character, and you had to have a lot of those more masculine skills. And a lot of them I was never interviewed, and I got the job. Fraught with there is a market for an autistic child. So anyway, so the clinic is nonprofit, and there's a television show right there. But the Revitalized Medical is more of the surprise to notices.
Freshman, I was a pre-med major. And this is my ancestral home, if you will. My mother and father were both born and raised here. Radio stations here. She had formerly owned Wave, but she had WGNI, and she was getting ready to bring an urban station on. So that requires having in the plethora of events that take place here in southeastern North Carolina. But that's one of several things I do. Right now, I'm also thinking about what is or isn't being done if you're not out there doing something.